Hey, Carolina Movement, we've been promising a big announcement was coming this week, and here it is. In May at our Carolina Movement retreat, we shared that we were looking to hire an executive director. I shared that I would continue to serve as the Carolina Movement president. However, for us to continue to plant more churches in North Carolina, we were praying for God to provide an executive director to run the day-to-day operations of Carolina Movement and help us reach our vision of 100 new church plants here in North Carolina over the next 10 years. Well, our board of directors feels an incredible peace that God has answered our prayer. I'm excited to announce that we are hiring Corey Alley as our new executive director for Carolina Movement. Corey has served as the lead pastor of Sojo Church in Concord, which was one of our very first Carolina Movement plants in 2018. Since then, Sojourner has become a church planting church, raising up 2 leadership residents and planting Multiply Community Church and Grace City Church, both Carolina Movement church plants. Corey's also worked as a church planting consultant for Church Planting NC for the last 6 years and has helped to be a part of over 50 new church plants in that role. Finally, Corey was already serving on the board of directors for Carolina Movement, so he already knows and believes in what we're doing here. Hopefully you can now see why we are all so incredibly excited to have Corey coming on to serve in this role. Now I want you to get the chance to hear from Corey himself on why he feels called to come on as our first executive director for Carolina Movement.
Hey, what's going on, guys? 10 years ago, the Lord laid a vision on my heart to be a part of a church planting multiplication movement in my hometown called Cabarrus County. Now, I never thought that dream of planting churches in my hometown would turn into an opportunity like this. But the Lord is revealing to me that His plans and His purposes are so much bigger than ours. And my dream to plant churches in my hometown is now expanded to plant a reproducing movement of churches all across our great state of North Carolina. It's evident to me that the Lord's hand is on Carolina Movement, and I am incredibly grateful and thankful that the Lord is calling me to our unique church planting movement to help us to steward the favor that we are in fact experiencing.